2020-21 season has been quite a challenge to say the least. The pandemic has forced changes in how our game looks, led to schedule uncertainty, and has limited the number of fans that could enjoy the game in person. One tradition that can't be overpowered is that of recognizing our seniors. We are honored today to have the chance to recognize 7 tremendous seniors as part of our senior celebration. We thank the seniors for their incredible commitment and dedication to our girls' ice hockey program and for being such outstanding representatives of North High School. This is a very special group of young ladies. Let's meet the seniors. Starting at number 4, number 14, Ashley Zamito, and her parents Charles and Vicky. Next on the list, forward, number 23, Maggie Curran, Coach Tracy and John. Next up, forward, number 8, Molly Mannering, Coach Wendy and Rob. Next up, forward, number 9, Brianna LeBlanc, Coach Kara and Tim. On defense, number 11, Viv Sharkey, parents Marissa and Tracy. Next up, our co-captains. Start with forward, number 2, Kate Rogers, Coach Don Reddy. And last, but certainly not least, forward, number 7, Maeve Glavin, Coach Aaron Bill. Once again, the 2021 Ice Hockey Seniors.
Mustang Sports on Norwood Community Media, your home for all things Norwood.
following broadcast of Norwood High School Girls Hockey is sponsored by Zambito Insurance Agency, located at 955 Washington Street in Norwood. And now let's meet the seniors from this year's Mustang hockey team.
And we are back and ready to go here, Sean. Looks like we had maybe a few little technical difficulties to get going, but we're ready to get this one started here up at this beautiful facility. I know this is your first time in here, but it's just such a gorgeous place.
Yeah, it is, Mark. It's fabulous.
Yep. So the Mustangs will start off here in their whites. Welcome out to the folks out in DS Hopkinton, joining us here, watching the game today. On Wednesday, these same two teams met, with the Mustangs coming away with a 2-0 shutout win. So we'll see here as both teams get ready to square off again. As Vivian Sharkey brings it up here. It's picked off there at center ice nicely by number 6, Swimhammer. Looks to go D to D on that far side. Picked up there as Molly Mannering tries to work it in. Kind of working here towards center ice. Comes back here to the near side. Going to be dumped in there by Mazzucchelli. Brought around back behind by Maeve Glavin. Another one of the seniors. Breakout here, got a chance here as Green drops that shoulder, blocked there nicely. McCluskey there with the senior captain. Sean, that's somebody you're going to want to kind of keep an eye on, their senior goaltender, McCluskey.
Yeah, she did
good solid goaltender.
She did a nice job of holding the post there, Mark. That was a nice save early on.
It's kind of interesting because this is one of our first games, Sean, that we've called that they've actually kind of, the parents are being allowed back in here, so you're going to hear some fan noises tonight, so it's kind of good to have people back in the barn.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I got Bill Norman over my left shoulder here, so I'm not sure I need to do much broadcasting. I can just listen to him the whole time.
We'll have the third coach here just to our left. So early pressure here by the Mustangs. DS Hopkinton able to clear it out, but dumped right back in there by Federico. Worked in there, the Green drops the shoulder.
Well, she had a really nice, she busted down that right side really strong and fast in that initial rush she had.
Yeah, she's able to kind of dip that shoulder, Sean, and kind of, crash that net hard there. Pucked out here to the far side, brought around behind by DS Hopkinton. They'll try to get it up and out.
It would have been nice if DS would have either A, had brighter numbers in the back of their jerseys, and B, that had all the ponytails in the back of the numbers, because it makes it a little bit hard to pick up the DS players.
It is. What's nice is we've got the nice blue numbers against the white sweaters for Norwood, so those numbers will be easy to get picked up. But you're right, Sean. You kind of add dark numbers on dark sweaters, and then you add the ponytails in. So we'll do our best.
They want us to give them some shout-outs. They got to do a little better with the numbers.
Exactly right. So face-off comes down here off of the icing. Off to Lily Newmans, the sophomore goaltender for the Mustangs. Pitched that shutout the other night. Shot there. Whistles just wide. Picked up by Curran. Curran up top. Not able to get it out. Dropped back down low once again. Some early stop there. Oh, and real quick, just like that.
You know, Mark, that all started right off the initial faceoff. If DS had a real nice play off the faceoff, they pulled it over to the wing and went back to the D. And they talk about it a lot on the Bruins broadcast and every other broadcast. But the winning faceoffs in your zone is critical. And DS won that faceoff, and that whole sequence started from winning that faceoff.
Exactly right, especially when it's in your own zone there. So the Mustangs find themselves down early, 1-0 off of Avery Brent's goal there. Here. So Maeve Glavin tries to get that puck back in deep here. Brought around down behind, up on that far board there to Swimhammer. He's able to get that puck out. It's chased down here by Rogers. Rogers turns it back this way. Picked off there, but just off sides. This DS team, Sean, is extremely young. They've only got 3 seniors on this co-op team. One of their players is even an 8th grader. So they've got a lot of freshmen and sophomores, coming in this season for them. They're just playing their 4th game. They got a late start to the season, but a young squad here for this co-op team.
As DS, you said it's a co-op with Hopkinton?
Yeah.
Have they always co-opted these two teams?
Say again?
Have these two teams always co-opted with each other?
I think they have, as they've been pulled in some young girls from Blackstone and from the Tri-Valley school system. So it's quite a collection of girls playing on this team here. So early action down here as Mustangs trying to apply some pressure, find themselves down 1. That'll be picked up behind by Wayne. Wayne battles on the boards beneath the net. Glavin tries to battle with her. Joined in there by Cataldo. Cataldo had one of the goals on Wednesday night's game, the first goal of the game, 30 seconds in. And Mustangs were able to pitch a shutout back up here to the point. Nice shot there. Cataldo tried to tip that one as that came in off of Federico's shot. DS able to kind of clear it out. Picked up there by Bailey. Bailey works it in, pinned up against the boards, frees up there. Defense closes down on her. Cataldo picks it up, tries to get it out up here to Nauman. Nauman lets it fly.
It's going to be an ice, I think.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think she meant to do that. She came right up off the bench, and the puck was right at her skates. I think she was just trying to chip and chase it a little bit, and unfortunately she iced it. So again, we'll have to watch for the face-off here, Mark, because this is where they got their goal last time. They hadn't had any pressure. They got a face-off in the zone and scored.
Exactly. Yep. So Reen will take it in for the face-off for the Mustangs. She's joined there by Hope Ford in the 21.
That's a little better job.
Here comes Ford right here. Quick long strides. Hope Ford's the junior's able to send the player behind the net. Turn over there. Pinched up around here on the near boards. Squeezed in there by Rogers. Right there, Reen trying to get it in on the backhand. Goes back in behind the net. Picked up there by Yanushak. Yanushak up top. Just skids out. Mustangs will have to escape and regroup. Ford picks it up there, looks across. Nice look there to the center. Oh, nice little tic-tac pass.
Oh! Well, that was really nice. That was
there.
a really nice play, Mark. That was a really nice 3-on-2 there that developed.
Got some action out there in front, working around. Puck's still loose. And McCluskey's able to hold together. But that was, Sean, that was a nice sequence there as Ford brought it in. Looked like she flipped it over to Reen, and Reen tried to get it over to Nauman to bury. That was a nice combination by the 3 of them on that line.
It was a nice play. It was really well done. I thought Jenna was going to bury that one.
Yeah, yep. So Mustangs here will get the face-off here off to McCluskey's left side. Battled down there underneath by Glavin. Couple battling it in there. And then once the extra skaters kind of get in there, they're going to stop that, and face-off will come right back out here.
You know, obviously, Mark, along with being athletic, the goaltender for DS is very big and strong.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Malouf last night in terms of what to expect today, and he goes, obviously, this goalie right here is, and you can see right there,
As I mentioned, big and strong.
Yeah.
Just knocked Maeve right down in her butt.
He had mentioned, I think, last year these same two teams played to a 1-1 tie, and he was saying they must have thrown at least 50 shots on this goalie, and that's the reason she's one of the senior captains here. Just a strong, strong force between the pipes. 17:35 left here in the first. Mustangs down on 1-0 on an early goal by Avery Brent, but applying some pressure here. Yes, trying to get it out here towards the middle. Able to swing it free here to the near side. Picked up there by Muscelli. Sends it in. Lily's able to send that to the side there. Penalty coming up here. Contact there. Looks like the Mustangs, Sean, are going to go on their first power play.
Yeah, I had a bunch of fans over my left shoulder help the ref make that call. So
it looks like Swinhammer goes for the trip at 17:15. Mustangs then now go on their first power play. Kaylee Reed steps in for the face-off. No, I'm sorry. Marissa Cataldo's got the face-off there. She's teamed up with Maeve Glavin here on this near side. Draw back.
Nice face-off win there, Mark.
Point. Yep, nice play there.
Oh, boy.
That's too bad. Just rolled out a little bit as Sharkey was trying to bring it here, along that blue line. But you're right, that was a nice play by Cataldo to get back up to the point there. So face-off will come here outside. Cataldo will step back in. One back there. Able to get that puck out quickly, sharply across. Sharkey goes wing to wing there. It's a nice pass on the far side. Blocked down, doesn't get all the way through. Quick pressure up here as Reed's able to keep it in number 4 for the Mustangs. She works in behind the net. Leaves it there for Glavin. Glavin up to Cataldo. Cataldo comes back up here to the point. Mannering takes a look, back down to Cataldo. Cataldo takes a step in. Blocked nicely there by Wayne. Cataldo's able to keep it. 1:25 left here in the man advantage for the Mustangs. Back up to Reed. Reed leaves it there. Glavin takes the shot. That goes off of the skate. Looks to book it in front. And once again, McCluskey strong there, Sean.
Yeah, you know what, Mark? It's the change in hockey over the last couple of years. When they go to the 2-minute power play, it really gives you a lot more time to just be patient.
Yep.
You don't got to force shots on these 2-minute power plays. Cataldo there kind of took a shot from the side that got blocked. And again, they got 1:15 left. You really just don't have to force it. You really just got to take your time and move the puck in these power plays.
Yep. And the nice thing, too, about the 2-minute is, you really have to have 2 good power play and PK units. You can't really kind of rely on just one unit anymore. So the Mustangs here roll out their second line here for this power play.
Yeah, you're very right about that, Mark. It totally changes the dynamic.
Nice little stick work there by Reed. Reed right into the slot. That one.
I think that hit Jenna Norman in the butt.
So Norman's got it here behind the net. She battles there with Merkel. Merkel comes back this way with it. Looks to clear high up off the glass, is able to do so.
It was a nice
all
clear.
All the way down. That was a very good clear. 37 seconds left here in the man advantage.
Still plenty of time to make a rush here.
And 15:45 left here in the first. Mustangs try to regroup for one more charge.
Yeah.
Gets up on it here to Hope Ford. Ford's got some room and tries to get it on the net. Nice move here by Leanna Patrick. Patrick.
Oh,
that kind of took a flutter there. It looked like it was kind of heavy.
It was through a screen, too. Rogers had the goalie screened a little bit there, too. It was actually a nice shot.
Nice pass there. Ford tries to go back. Blocked up there by Patrick. Dumped all the way in there quickly by Rogers.
Power play's over. Back to full strength.
So DS Hopkinton able to kill that first one. Mustangs still applying the pressure here. Sharkey moves in, pinches nicely. Work down there the far side. Mannering. Working behind the net, trying to pop out is Glavin. Sends it all the way here to the near side as Lindsay Rogers will pick it up.
You know, Mark, some of the most critical times in the game are those minutes right after the power play. It's nice that Coach got his first line back on the ice, and that's when you get your good opportunities, which we just had right there. So
exactly,
DS did a really nice job of weathering the storm right after the power play there.
You're right. That is always a dangerous time. You've kind of killed off, and maybe you take a little step back, and then the other team can again just put their foot on the accelerator, and away they go.
Well, a lot of times too, you're killing the penalty with your best players too.
Yep.
So you don't always have your best players coming on the ice next.
High shot there, goes up and over the cage. Some continued pressure here by the Mustangs. trying to even this one up at 14:30 left in the first. Down 1-0.
A lot of good zone time by the Mustangs here in the first period, Mark. Just a matter of time before they just got to be patient.
Exactly. Yep. Plenty of time. Blocked in nicely down there as Rogers is able to keep it in. Cox will gather it up for DS Hopkinton, trying to get this puck out of here. Not able to do so. Scatado's able to knock it back down in. Kicked out there by McCluskey. Mustangs on a change.
Well, she's really strong in her skates, that goaltender.
Yeah, really is. Yeah, I was watching again some of the game on Wednesday, Sean, and she had a number of just solid leg saves. So down low is very difficult to beat her. It's a break here.
2-on-1 developing.
Got Ford on the far side. Broken up nicely defensively there, but Ford was heading in. Kept in. Reed's able to get it in deep. So some continued pressure here. Ford working on it. Battles all the way up and around. Picked up there by Swimhammer. Swimhammer can't get it out. Blocked before it gets all the way through. Cox on it there for DS Hopkinton. Puck comes around up this way here. Into the near board. Ford goes in after it. Battles there. DS comes away with it, trying to clear it out. Able to do so as Muzeki gets it all the way through. Gains the zone.
Oh.
Loses an edge right there.
She tried to stay onside. She tripped over the blue line.
Yeah. Trying to keep herself onside. Quick little change here. Here's a nice little move. As Federico comes away with it. She's stifled there, and the puck comes back in. DS Hopkinton will get a change here as Reed picks it up behind the net, tries to change directions and come back the other way.
Those are always those little misdirections. You do a little dipsy doodle behind your own net. The coach gasps for air every time they do make those plays.
Yeah, that collective. But some speed here as they're able to get away. Nice job there of Glavin to stay onside.
Actually, she was offside. That was a bad call. That wasn't even close.
Trying to see if she'd get that skate there, and I didn't see the arm go up.
Wasn't even close.
We'll take it.
Trying to think if that's Jimmy Flynn over there reffing the game. Giving us that one.
Wing to wing there. Nice far side pass. Picked up by DS here as they go into the far corner. Change of direction there as Sharkey comes back this way, one of the seniors. Trying to get up through. Puck is out. Mustangs come away here 2-on-2. This time she's onside. Puck's dropped there. That's a nice drop. That'll whistle just wide. But Rogers in nice for the pinch. Takes her time. Goes off of a DS Hopkinton player. Picked up here by Bailey. Bailey tries to gain the zone. Ridden off there nicely again by Sharkey. Sharkey will take it behind. Looks up here for Glavin. Out there, but corralled by Cox, and she dumps it right back in. Looking
Nice
up here to
pass up the
Cataldo.
middle.
Good look right there to center ice, Sean.
Yep, nice look. Yep, absolutely.
Cataldo's get it back. Ping pongs it around, and we zip it right back in.
Halfway through this first period.
Mustangs have some good pressure here after letting up that first goal. They've been kind of controlling the play. Green picks it up here, number 16 behind the net. Gets it on up there to Nauman. Nauman can't clear. DS is able to keep it back in there. Works behind the net, coming up here to the far side, right in front. It's nice, that's where that first goal came. Nauman goes around far side. He's got Hope right there. Ford, great look. Great pass by Nauman.
Really nice 2-on-1. Jenna did the right thing.
Yep.
She took her time. Hope Ford did the right thing. She got herself in the perfect passing lane, the perfect pass. The goaltender made a good save.
Perfect shooting position, yeah, right in the breadbasket. But nice job by the two of them working together. That line has worked really well so far.
They have. They've had a good period.
Yeah.
And actually, both sides executed that play perfectly. Nice save by the goaltender.
Yep. So McCluskey keeps it a one goal win here, 1 goal lead here for DS.
You know, Mark, these are the games that make you nervous as a coach when you get against a goaltender like this. You just feel like you're never going to score.
Yep. It's one of those they kind of get in a groove. So DS Hopkinton will get the change here as they get the new set of legs on. Far side over here to Glavin. Corralled back there by DS. They'll take a look. Trying to go with that home run. Can't quite get it through. Glavin gets to the shoulder. Down there, leaves it up. Puck's able to pop free here as El Khalid tries to get all the way in. Can't do so. Glavin there on the far side. Boy, she's had a strong shift here, Sean, and this. She's going to get a change now, but she really put in some quick little miles right there on that last shift. Able to squeeze it out here. Diaz tries to dump it in deep. Pops back up as El Halib drops it to the far corner there. Sharkey picks it up quickly up there. Here comes that line again. Now we got a 3-on-1. Broken up nicely there by the defender. Hope tries to get the backhand on it. That was well defended by the DS Hopkinton defender there. Ooh,
very well defended. Yep.
Huck changes a little direction there.
Janet tried to make the goal line pass, but she had Ford behind her. Thinking she would have dropped it. She would have had a little bit more luck on that play. But again, it was a nice defensive play.
DS trying to slowly work itself out. It's able to do so. Halil pressuring there. Gets up there to Ford. Ford goes in after the chase along with Reen. Zipped up there by Wayne. Wayne tries to pull it in, sends it back this way. El Hali again will pick it up for DS Hopkinton. A race there by Ford. Still pokes free. This is Patrick. Quick little skater here. He's able to get the shot off. That's kind of nice. Sean really hasn't had a lot of shots on her, but, it's like one of those, you have to constantly be ready, and you just never know.
No, I've often talked to fathers of goaltenders about, does your son like to stand down there and get cold feet or want to face shots? Like, you want to face shots.
You want to face shots.
You want to face shots to keep yourself, in the game.
Exactly. So
I used to ask Ed Reardon that all the time. When you were playing goalie, he's like, I like facing shots. I don't like standing down there by myself. It's awfully lonely down there by yourself all game.
Yeah. So Mustangs come back here the other way. 8:23 left in the first. Still find themselves down just one. Work done behind there by Curran. Curran into the shooting lane, and she's able to bury it.
Mark, that was a really nice play by Maggie Curran. She really came out with a head of steam out of that corner, and I kind of felt that one was going in because I knew she was going to get a nice hard shot because she has a nice hard shot, and she really buried a nice shot.
She really did, yeah. You get yourself between those face-off circles, and that is the prime shooting area, and she was not to be denied. So Curran ties it up here at 8:14 left in the first at 1-1.
I think I need to start coming to more of her games because when I went to see her play field hockey games, she always seemed to score as well.
Yeah. So Mustangs right back at it, having tied this one up. So Cataldo works down low. Shot scoops across. McCluskey's able to send it wide. Up top here, but kept in nicely by Sharkey. Goes in deep. Communication there. Mustangs will try to cycle it back down low, and they're able to do so.
It's also nice to see a senior score on senior night, right?
Yep, exactly right. That is always a special night. So they continue to press here. DS trying to alleviate the pressure and get the puck out, and they're finally able to do so. As Muccelli tries to get it, she's dispossessed quickly, comes right back in. Mannering dumps it in there. This is another senior. Bothered there by Yanushak. Nice little pass there up on ahead to Muzicelli. She's not able to get all the way through as Rogers picks it up behind her net, looking to get the wing up here, trying to get Glavin. Glavin up ahead to Cataldo, just out of her reach, but she's able to recover. Cataldo on the breakaway here, see what kind of move she can make. And McCluskey strong to the task there.
It all started down deep in the zone. It was a nice pass from Rogers over to Maeve Glavin. She tipped it through the center ice to Cataldo, and the defensive player from DS just got a little aggressive trying to get to the puck, didn't make it, and led to a Cataldo breakaway. But it all started with a really nice breakout out of the zone by the Mustangs.
You're right. That is a nice transition. That D through the zone, up through the neutral zone. You like to see when that kind of work can get together. Quick little player here for DS. They're able to keep it in. It's a nice little move here. Puck takes a bounce, but goes just wide. Up there to Nauman. Nauman trying to poke it back in front. A little bit tough going here right in front. Still scrum. Puck gets free. Wayne tried to see it. She got caught in the skates. Race here with Reen. Reen wins the race. 6:26 left right in front. Still loose. And he's able to bury it. Just like that, yeah. Is that Nauman that got that one?
It was Jenna Nauman that got that one, yep.
That's fantastic work by everybody there.
Another hustling play by Reen. She's had a really strong period. She did a really nice job of hustling down to pick up that loose puck down in the zone and put a lot of pressure on the DS defenseman. Nice play.
Yeah, you get that traffic in front there, and that's really, for a goaltender, that's, certainly something you're having trouble seeing. So the Mustangs have now erased that 1-goal deficit and now find themselves up 2-1 with 6:21 left here in the first. So we'll see what DS Hopkinton and how they react as they try to bring it back here into the attacking zone for them, trying to work all the way through. Nice little slap shot there, Norman.
I say the react was a nice shot.
That was a great shot. Lily had to be at the top of her game for that save. Got the stick on it and sent it wide. On here to Glavin. Glavin makes the move. Drop pass there. Catal's shot does not get all the way through. Back up top for Sharkey. Sharkey will take, also does not get all the way through.
I gotta tell you, these DS girls have blocked a lot of shots today.
Yep. They're getting in those shooting lanes. Drops out there, Sharkey will take another one. Changes direction, but McCloskey's able to kind of stay with it. That's a dangerous shot there, Sean, as it was floating up and then all of a sudden it's down. Nice shot right in front.
Yeah, that's a nice play by Maeve Glavin behind the net. She found Mannering in front, and it was a really nice bang play. But I do have to give some credit to the DS defenders. To your point, they've done a really nice job of getting into some of these shooting lanes and blocking a lot of these shots that are going through. There was a nice 3-on-2 developed, and Cataldo had a nice shot, just got blocked.
Yep. Yeah. And I saw a lot of that, and Coach had mentioned it that their defensive ability in terms of being willing to get themselves in front of these shots. They were doing that last game on Wednesday, and they're obviously continuing it here today. Out front here, but nobody there, so DS Hopkinton comes back the other way. Bothered there, back check nicely by Curran. DS will regroup on this side, gain the red line. Able to get it in here to the near side corner. Whistle there.
Norwood's pretty much gone with 2 lines tonight. It's nice to see that the Maggie Curran lines on the ice again after scoring that goal. They give him a goal and you want to reward him with some more ice time. It's nice to see.
Get him right back out there. Yep. So whistle there could have been something. Drawn back, high up off the glass, not quite out. Battle there on the far side. Janaszek is able to keep it in. Good look here to the far side of LeBlanc. And the bank here, she dumps it in. Another one of the seniors. Goes to Chase. DS Hopkinton comes out behind. 4:40 left here in the first. 2-1 Mustangs with the lead. Jenna Norman with a go-ahead goal. Quick work down there by DS Hopkinton. Nice work. Trying to get it up. That'll be kept in there again by Janaszek. She'll dump it in deep. Getting it towards the net. Worked around here by Rogers. Rogers comes back this way. Changes direction nicely. Tries to get Glavin. Can't get it as Merkel will dump it back in. Picked up there by Mazzucchelli. I may just start calling her Sophia if I apologize to her folks, but the sophomore there gets the puck in. Got a stoppage of play here.
Did you see what the stoppage of play was?
I see that Reed's going for this. It looks like she's going for the slash.
Okay.
So DS goes on the power play here, unless they're matching. Looks like they are, and they got the cross check here. So we got matching.
This is one of those games. We got matching, or?
Yeah, it looks like he's calling. I think he's calling Swimhammer for the cross check. So Swimhammer goes for the cross check. Reed goes for the slash with 4:07 left. Oh, and there's a little bit of chirping going on there by the players. So they will take their
the girls draw
timeouts.
too, huh?
Oh, yeah. There's quite a bit of
It's
chirping.
not very
going
ladylike, is it, Mart?
So it should be still 5-on-5, all even.
Here's
up
that play again, Mark. Same play.
Exactly. Win that back.
Same exact play. That's how they scored their first goal.
And they're right loose in front. And Lily's able to squeeze it there.
Yeah, they're gonna have to address that on the bench there. That's the same play. They go to the board and cross ice to the defenseman, and it's that same defenseman, number 21 for DS. I have to get her name. She's the same one that had the puck drop back to her last time.
Yeah, Frazier. Yeah. Yeah, it's drawn up nicely there, and so we'll see if the Mustangs can counter that.
Yeah, same play, Mark. There it is again.
Right back. Yep.
3 times. They do it every time.
And just like that, Sean.
Mark, they got to adjust that. They're getting killed, and especially that winger that's lined up outside the faceoff dot has got to race to that spot and block that shot.
Exactly.
Because that's the third time they've executed that play, and it's led to 2 goals.
And it's been an unfettered win back. I mean, it comes right back there. It's not even contested. So I'm sure that Coach Coskren is. I saw him just a few seconds ago make a couple notes there. So he's going to probably take a look at that. And like you said, yeah, that's stuff that they're going to have to adjust for. So DS Hopkinton's able to tie this one up here with 3:44 left in the first. Mustangs now got themselves in the tie as Nauman comes into the boards. Chased down there by Hope Ford. Trying to get this puck up and out, and DS is able to. Right there is number 22. Bent gets it all the way in. Lily's able to tie that one up. Pull the save there to get the stoppage.
Just when we got that 2-1 lead, I kind of said, okay, we probably, we got a game under control a little bit, and boom, they just knocked another goal in.
Yep. And again, this is kind of, we'll see what happens here, Sean. I mean, this is where DS has been most dangerous so far this first half. Able to win it back.
They're winning all those faceoffs. They're winning every single one in our zone.
Able to get this out here, and it's Glavin in a chase. Hard around up here to the near side boards. Chipped back out, but kept right in there nicely by Cahill. Glavin works around. Continues to work around. Looks to stop in front. Nobody there. McCluskey will take the face off there with 2:56 left in the first. Not a bad idea to just take that face off and kind of slow things down there by McCluskey.
Yep.
So Mustangs will swap out the D here as Sharkey and Federico come in. Still loose in front there. Still loose, bouncing around. No one can kind of get a stick on it. It's able to come out here to the side. DS takes possession here. Still 5-on-5 with the matching penalties. Mustangs come right back here, 2-on-2. Nice little touch there is sent in deep. Comes around here to Glavin. Glavin tied up. Leaves it there for Mannering. Mannering looking up in front. Catalo loose it up there, but again, that McCluskey. And I think she's down there on her knees, with the leg pads down to kind of prevent any sort of wraparound, and is able to still.
She's got to be the catcher on the softball team.
Exactly.
See the way she grabbed that ball out of the puck out of the air.
So casual.
She's very comfortable on her knees.
Yeah.
And again, her size doesn't hurt. She still covers a lot of that net when she's on her knees.
Yeah. You can just see you're quite an athletic goaltender here, and this was something that Mike Maloof had referred to, before today's game. He kind of something to keep an eye on. So Reen works it around behind. Battle still. Loose is still loose. Trying to get it up and out. Kept in nicely. Another shot down there. Changes direction.
Another shot, another block.
Yep. Ford leaves it there. We'll try it again. This time it goes into the far corner. Sent around 1:57 left here in the first. All knotted at 2. So Ford will give it a chase here. Changes direction, leaves it there for Sharkey. Puck's trying to click free here for Reen. Reen continues to work along the boards here. Poked free by Hope Ford. Ford gets it on the far side there to Nauman. Nauman will take the shot. That one just whistles wide. 1:35 left here in the first. Kept in there. Mustangs able to clear the zone. Ford trying to get it through the DS player's stick. Corralled there. Comes here to the near side. Good stick work there by Reen. Reen there to the far side. Gathered up there by Nauman. Nauman can't get it all the way through as the defender got the stick on it. Coming up here to the final minute of this first. Score knotted at 2. Looking up front right in the middle. Nobody there but Curran there. Caroline Curran, just a sophomore.
There's a nice shot on that. Nice hard low shot, easy to tip. That was a really nice shot.
Yeah, you speak about, talking about someone like Ed Reardon and even, my son Kevin. In terms of shots that goalies don't want to see, are those low ones, because anything up high, and we've seen McCluskey's got a fantastic glove.
Yep.
So these low stuff, like you said, change direction, tips, or anything along those lines, those are always good, solid shots you want from your defenseman. So Rogers pinches in, still out in front. Catalo trying to get a handle on it, is unable to do so. Whistle just wide. Battle down there. Glavin comes through. Continues to hold on. That's strong work there by Glavin. Dipping that shoulder all the way around. Trying Trying to go on that backside there, but nobody there. 25 seconds left here in the first. DS Hopkinton probably just trying to survive these last 20 seconds here, and the Mustangs putting on this last pressure. Rogers there. Dumps it in back beneath the net. DS Hopkinton can't clear. Block there. And they're able to get that one out. Reed here with 4 seconds left. Continues to work all the way through. Blocked up there nicely with the skates. And that'll do it there for the first half. As goals there by Curran and Nauman for the Mustangs. I know that Bent got the first one for DS. I didn't see who picked up that second goal there for DS, but some terrific work, I think, Sean, by the Mustangs there in the first half. They certainly seemed to control most of the play. We talked about McCluskey. We knew she was going to be a factor here. And then those face-offs, that's something that Coach Cochran is really going to have to work on here between these periods.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining period. The Nor's top two lines played well. They had good pressure the whole first period. And I think if you're Coach Cochran in the locker room, the message is keep doing what we're doing, stay patient, and honestly, you can only beat yourselves, right? No turnovers in our zone. Take care of the puck in our zone, right? Let's fix this face-off issue, and just keep on the forecheck. And the goals are going to come, but just play our game. No penalties, no turnovers in our zone, and fix this face-off issue, and I think we'll be okay in the second half.
I agree. So your score after the first half of play, the Mustangs 2 and DS Hopkinton 2. We'll be right back with second half action.
Mustang Sports on Norwood Community Media, your home for all things Norwood.
The following broadcast of Norwood High School Girls Hockey is sponsored by Zambito Insurance Agency, located at 955 Washington Street in Norwood. And now let's meet the seniors from this year's Mustang hockey team.
Well, Sean back here is doing here the ice between the two halves. we were just watching some of the video here that Jack and the folks at NCM had put together, and just some nice stuff here for these senior girls. I know we talked about them, before the game got started, but some nice stuff that they just put together there.
Right. It's always my favorite is always looking at the fun facts.
Yes.
I love. One of them was I love music from the 70s and the 80s. You see something like that, and you're like, that's my girl, right? So
exactly.
No, it's. I'd like to mention something about this rink too. A lot of us haven't been down to see the rink yet, right?
Yep.
We were just talking about haven't been in a rink since March of last year, and a lot of people were asking about the mural on the wall. And it is worth mentioning that when you come to the skating club, they really did a nice job with that mural on the wall. They're bringing the history of Norwood hockey, to life. You have that picture at the Savin, at the OCC Savin,
yes. Yep.
that everybody knows about, and it's kind of a whole wall of those kind of pictures. It's really a nice touch.
They have done such a nice job here for everybody. And it's kind of nice, for the Mustangs, both for the boys team and the girls team, is to kind of have their own real, true home ice rink. Between the logo there at center ice, we know we've got the scoreboard there, we've got all of the banners up that I know, a number of times I've talked about the Friends of Norwood Hockey, and I would be remiss not to mention them again, and your wife Anita, in terms of all the work and starting those big posters for the kids. I mean, it's just something that's so much fun for them to be able to take home after the season is over and have. And so this is just such a beautiful facility.
It is, and it'll be exciting next year when everybody can come back again. And again, I hearkened it to. It's a little bit like Ponkapog in terms of the way the stands are, and it's pretty intimate in here.
Yep.
And I'm guessing if you get a nice crowd of people in here, it'll be a pretty really nice environment to play high school hockey.
I would think I could picture a Friday night. Sometimes they call them barns, but those are like old rinks.
Yeah.
It still has that brand new feel to it, but it's a great partnership between the skating club and the town of Norwood as a whole. But obviously to have the home of the Mustangs and whatnot is kind of a great deal. So we are excited to be here, and we should be right back as we start the second half.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into the sports update for this week. My name is Brian Dunn, and we are back with plenty of sports action to go through. Let's go team by team and break down all the action. To say boys basketball is on a tear this season would be a massive understatement. The Mustangs sit at 5-2 with a strong performance against Holliston at home to round out the weekend. They did suffer a tough defeat over at Westwood to bring them to a Friday night showdown against the Wolverines over at Nolette Johnson Court. Girls hockey battled some COVID complications the past few weeks, but picked up right where they left off with a 2-0 victory over Hopkinton this past Wednesday. Marissa Cataldo and Jenna Nauman were the goal scorers for the Mustangs, and Lily Newman was the shutout effort as the girls improved to 2-2 on the year. Gymnastics hosted their first meet of the season against the Norton Lancers. The Mustangs competed hard in a tough decision and lose to the Norton Lancers 137.85 to 137.5 over at Broderick Gymnastics. Swim and dive virtually competed against Dedham last Friday. Norwood had a first place finisher in every event held and had a strong showing to beat the Marauders by a final tally of 114-36 for the girls and 109-38 for the boys. And that's the recap for sports this week. Earlier in the week, AJ Quetta, a hockey player for Big Fian, suffered a very serious injury. The hockey community is looking to come together in hopes to raise funds for his recovery. For those who want to help, you can make a donation to a GoFundMe page we will link in the description of this video when it airs on social media. Or you can search Help Pay for AJ's Hospital Treatment and Recovery on GoFundMe.com. I'll talk to you next week.
Here is the Mustangs and the Raiders get ready to start this second half. Sean will see what kind of adjustments that Coach Cochran made here on this senior night for these young ladies. We did note that there was a moment here before the game started, just kind of mention this, obviously the thoughts go out there to Bishop being all those players, and especially obviously the senior, A.J. Quetta, and I notice here on the far end, they've got his number 10 up there, or a number 10, and they're hanging a Norwood blue jersey number 10, so kind of a nice touch there, but obviously something like that certainly hits home here at Norwood.
Yep.
Obviously
very sensitive to our people in our town, absolutely.
So quickly there, we're back here for second half action. Get this line out here of...
So I see that Coach started off with Jenna Nauman's line to start this period. And again, I think it's just maybe they probably were the best line on the ice in the first period.
I noticed that as well as Ford and Reen are on that line as well. That they, it's a reward for that hard work that they had there in the first half.
They had a lot of really nice opportunities in that first half.
Yeah, a lot of odd man rushes, and they just weren't able to capitalize here. But Lily Newman will cover this one up, and she'll have the face-off off here to our right. Someone like Hope Ford, Sean, I coached her a number of years ago in hockey, and it's just fantastic to see her develop into just a good, solid varsity player. Field hockey, soccer, she's a very athletic player. And here's a breakaway here as Mannering is able to split early on, but McCluskey again. The senior captain strong to the task.
Mark, we've had 2 breakaways in today's game, Mannering and earlier Cataldo. And on both instances, the players went low and tried to go 5-hole. I don't think that's the place to score in this goaltender. No. I honestly think if on a breakaway, you're going to have to go up top to beat this goaltender.
I agree. And
she's very strong in the splits.
Yeah, yep. I look over here, and the ref right in front of us looks like he kind of got himself a little dinged up because he was trying to recover. But he seems to be all right. Hey! So early on, a little contact over there on the far side. Norwood parent here wants the call. Is not going to get it. Mustangs work around behind. Tries to on the backhand. That's not going to go. Cataldo will get it. Working behind the net. Battles there. Raiders trying to get it out here. They're able to do so. Break here as the puck heads all the way down. Sean, it's kind of nice that the parents are back in here tonight. For them, obviously, to be able to see their daughters play. But, the work, so the Hopkinton folks, obviously, they can't get, down here to see their kids play. But what's nice is, both a lot of cable access, not only Norwood, but Hopkinton's got theirs, have been able to broadcast a lot of these games. And so it's kind of at least a privilege to be able to, kind of get out to those Hopkinton area to let them be able to watch their kids play today.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know they'd rather be here, but so that line back here of Nauman, Ford, and Reen right back at it. Reen works there on the far side, sits it back up to the point. Good idea. Whoa. Again, there's that leg save. McCluskey's got fantastic work there.
Nice job by Sharkey getting that puck through. Nice low shot, made it through the net.
Whistled high there by Reen. Comes all the way back up. Rogers dumps it back in. Just hops over Ford. Able to get it out. Gets caught up in the skates there of Rogers. Rogers will regroup. Takes it back in. Nauman picks it up there at the red line. And that line will peel off there.
I've been very impressed by the play of Rogers for a freshman. She's very poised with the puck on defense.
Pass just misses there. You're right. Bodes well for Coach Coskren. You're losing these 7 seniors. But it's kind of nice what you've got, again, working up here in the pipeline. So Cataldo, just to, you mentioned some of these, non-seniors. Cataldo, number 24 here, the junior. One back there.
Nice shot by Glavin coming up, picking up that loose puck and snapping off a quick shot there. That was a nice shot.
It's a good little scoring opportunity there as Reed tries to make a move. That puck doesn't get all the way through. Raiders able to clear, gets caught up there in the skates of Glavin. Comes through here as Musicelli goes into
really
the far
nice
boards.
Little pass there by that DS player, number 22 there. She just kind of flicked it there. She just a little bit too strong, but a nice play.
Cataldo's able to get through. Goes in here to the far boards. Picked up there. Trying to get it all the way out. Can't quite do so. Now they're able to clear it here. This one's going to go for another ice. 19:27 left here in the second. Still tied at 2. And you're right. Yeah, it looks like Coskren is just essentially, right now running 2 lines of forwards and 2 sets of D. Sitting here in this tie game. So Reen's line comes back out. See what they can do here, trying to win it back. Nauman's able to muscle off the puck there. Ford works in behind the net. Look up front. Again, just can't quite get all the way through. Nice pinch in there by Sharkey. But that's intercepted here as the Raiders break it through.
Yep, she touched it, so no way. So I still waved off. Yep. Rogers touched the puck.
So
I got Mr. Nauman here on my shoulder. How's that not icing? Rogers touched the puck.
Puck there doesn't get all the way through as Rogers does a nice job of blocking it. This one, on the other hand, will be icing.
Yeah.
So 18-50, and it comes back the other way.
A little bit of a slow start to this period. We always comment on how girls hockey, there's very few whistles, and it's amazing how you go minutes without a whistle, and all of a sudden this period we've probably had 3 or 4 in the last 2 minutes.
You're exactly right. And you maybe both coaches certainly wanted to kind of come out here for the second half and establish some sort of tempo, but neither squad, to me at least here for the first minute and a half or so, have been able to do so.
No, haven't really gotten in a flow yet of this period.
Yeah. Cataldo had the one breakaway, but that's been about it so far.
Nice pass by Nauman.
Great pass here to Hope Ford. Works here, dumps it in, and she'll chase it. Once again, Hope Ford, big fan, big babysitter for my neighbors, Molly and Maddie, who are hopefully listening here on NCM, future Norwood Mustang skaters.
Hope's had a nice game here so far.
She really
today.
has, yep. She's really kind of picked up her game here from her sophomore year to her junior year, and is certainly a player that Coskren and the rest of the coaching staff is going to be looking forward to next year. Good look here. As LeBlanc is going to chase here. And the other seniors. Nice work here behind the net. Comes back this way. 17:55 left here in the second. Gets out here to Mizuchelli.
Nice play by Sharkey there to poke that puck away.
Gets back in, but that's corralled there by Sharkey. Got a player down there on the far side. Worked around here as Rogers comes up with it. She looks to head it on up to LeBlanc.
Nice break out there. Here we go.
Yep.
Just slipped off Maggie's stick, unfortunately, there.
You can see her trying to reach for it there, but she stays with it. Still stays with it. Got a rush on in here. Blocked down there nicely. As LeBlanc will send it behind. Puck out right out in front. Can't quite get the stick on it, and Raiders come back the other way. Gain the blue line there. Nice little shot. Lily will turn it aside. Pinched in there, looking in front. Right there, you can see Curran again trying to step right in front there. Raiders supposed to clear. Able to do so. Good little forecheck here, making him make the pass. That's a nice job here. That takes a shot there. Lily's able to get it down with the blocker. It's still loose out in front.
Nice stop by Newman there.
Yeah. And you get Glavin there kind of just off of the shift. Once again, blocked down there as Wayne's able to knock it down. Glavin and Wayne go in hard to the boards. They work down there, and I think Wayne just kind of, the sophomore, she and Glavin kind of got mixed up, went down on the boards hard. She seems to be getting up all right.
Yeah, I think they got more mixed up than anything else. There was no malicious intent there by Maeve. But going back to the stop by Newman, again, as we mentioned, it's awfully hard when you're not facing a lot of shots to stay sharp, and especially this part in the game. This is when the team needs you the most, and she made a nice save there.
Exactly. Yeah, you want them right on the top of their game, and it is, like you said, Sean. If you're kind of not seeing a lot of action down there, you might get a little cold. You might get a little, not as loose as someone like McCluskey's been. So this next goal is certainly a very big one. Is they all battle down in there. Sticks start to fly. So now everyone's getting a little chirpy there. I think it's certainly one of the DS players looks like she's going to be going here. So trying to see who that is.
I didn't see the initial. Did you see the initial? What precipitated that? I didn't see what she did.
It looked like I think that's Avery Bent there, the first goal scorer for Hopkinton there. I think they kind of got tussled up down there and below. Maybe she felt that she got a little hit from behind, and I thought it was probably more the swing of her stick afterwards. So like I said, you teach your kids, they're always going to kind of catch that second person.
Yep.
So here's a big power play here for the Mustangs. And once again, Coskren kind of rewarding that second line here as Ford, Reen, and Nauman started up here. Nice look towards the middle, not able to get all the way through.
Take your time here, Mark. Take your time.
Reed pulls it back, gets it across sharply all the way there to Nauman. Nauman puts on the brakes, leaves it up top. Sharkey's going to let it fly. That one doesn't get through. Nauman's right at the footsteps there. She's battling. She's stapled back there. DS loses the stick. She's trying to do the wraparound right there. That's kicked up forward by Janaszak. Janishek continues to kick the puck there. It's a good little soccer move.
I was going to say, she's got to be on the soccer team. Those kind of skills. And somehow they cleared the puck.
And after all that, yeah, they're able to regroup and they're able to get the line change too. So 1 minute left here in the man advantage for the Mustangs.
Coach Koskinen has his top line on the ice here.
Yep. 15-18 left in the second. Final frame here. That one goes off of Reed's hedge. Kind of gives their helmet a little tap. Puck all the way back down with 47 seconds left. Good little pressure here by DS as they're able to Mustangs just Sean haven't been able to kind of get it geared up, and here they come out. Cotato up quickly. Able to get there through to Reed. Reed trying to make the change. Is able to do so. Keeps herself onside. Cotato works herself in on the backhand. Wasn't able to get quite enough on it. As McCloskey.
No, for all the success we've had 5-on-5 on the two power plays, we haven't seemed to generate the kind of offense you'd expect or hope.
Yeah, and I don't know if that is certainly obviously credit there to DS Hopkinton for being able to having a good solid kill. They really haven't given the Mustangs much of a chance here. As a block here as they're able to get this puck away.
Can't seem to get in the rhythm in the power play.
Haven't been
able to get good puck possession in the zone. First power play, they had decent possession. This was a little bit choppy here.
So Cataldo's trying to work her way through with a shot. And McCluskey is able to glove that one down fairly easily. But good work there by Cataldo trying to tic-tac the way through the DS defense. 10 seconds left here on the man advantage, 14:30 left.
I think you're going to have to beat her again. She goes to her knees quickly. She's got a very good glove. It looks like you're going to have to beat her on the blocker side because I don't think you're beating her on the glove side.
I was going to say, we haven't seen anything yet. And even that is probably, there's not much weaknesses here that she's exhibited thus far. So all even here as DS is able to kill off this one. Trying to walk around, but McCluskey's strong across, able to get the paddle down. Up top, up here to Rogers. Rogers dumps it in there to Reen. Back up top, a little bit of give and go there. Blocked nicely. Trying to get through here is...
both teams at even strength, Mark. That's the end of the power play. Nice little tic-tacky give and go there. They just couldn't make it work.
So both teams back, like you said, here at full strength. Mustangs 0-2 on the power play. Quick little move here by Merkel. Merkel's able to get into that zone, but that puck blocked there nicely. That was a nice little play there by Kaylee Merkel, the sophomore.
Very nice.
Yep. Quick little player.
Not sure how I haven't noticed her earlier in the game. She really made a nice play there.
So a little back and forth here as the Raiders try to maintain possession in the Mustang zone. Still able to keep it in. And a small little scrum there on the far side. Puck finally kicked free as Reen's able to get it, but that comes right back in. Up there to Ford, just misses her stick. This is going to go all the way through here, no ice. It's called off. As Merkel
like the way she rimmed that puck around, too, just right out of the zone.
Yeah, that
really
was
nice,
good, strong,
really
strong
nice play. Sometimes that's the best play, just rim it out quick.
Yep.
Close game, no screw around.
Yep. You've got everyone here on this. Everyone here was on the near side. She was able to go all the way around, and there wasn't anybody on that far blue line to be able to kind of keep it in. So, yeah, that was a smart play. 12:45 left here. Still knotted at 2. Mustangs cycle it down. Good look in front. Catato's strong stick defensively. Wasn't able to get the shot off, but that was a nice little setup there. Had Catato in the slot.
Along with blocking shots, the DS defenders have actually done a nice job defending in front of their own net, too. Catato had a nice spot to shoot there, and the DS player just tied her up.
Yep. It was a good setup, but again, kind of a nice play on both ends. Strong defensively and strong offensively.
The DS defensemen have been really strong in front of their own net.
Move in there. There would be a penalty there. Yeah, Patrick came in. And this is another one. She's noticed here, number 19. She's going to the box here. She's a quick little skater as well. But here in,
I'd have to see that one again. I couldn't tell if she was just trying to get underneath to get the puck or not there.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not sure there's a lot of malicious intent on that one either.
No, too much of the contact there. So the Mustangs here, with 12:10 left, will once again go back on the man advantage as Cataldo moves in for the center. They're able to win it back, trying to get it up high. Kept in there by Reed. Reed walks along blue line, just loses control.
That's too bad because she was really getting herself into a spot to shoot too.
Yeah.
It just flipped off her stick at the end.
That's a nice move when the defenseman, starts to kind of walk along that blue line to get themselves into a better shooting position.
And she did a nice job. Here it comes again. She's going to try it again.
Yep. Tease that one up. Nice shot there by Reed.
I'd like to see that one be a little lower, though, Mark.
Yep. Works around there, sitting loose. Ooh, it just kind of like sneaks through, and I think the ref blew the whistle. He lost sight of it. Yep.
That was kind of reminiscent of the goal that Curran scored earlier, as Maeve kind of came off a little small curl here and snapped off a nice little shot. That was a nice play by Maeve.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, Reed has played nice up here on this power play in terms of that defense walking along that blue line. They'll ping it back up to her again.
I'd like to see her keep this one low. Again. Keep it low.
Try to keep that one a little low. Wasn't able to kind of get it all the way through.
I think she was trying to make the pass to Glavin. It wasn't a bad idea either. Maeve was kind of open on that wing. It just she just couldn't execute it, but it was the right play.
So Federico will bring it up here with 1 minute left in the man advantage. Tries to hit Glavin. This is there. Bounces around here as Reed comes right back in with it. And that snapshot, that can't get through as that's blocked there by Wayne.
She was trying to use the defenseman as a screen, too. She had it kind of set up. I could see what she was trying to do there. It just didn't get through. Another block shot.
Nauman comes in quick. Got Maggie Curran, the goal scorer, here with her.
Oh!
No, Diaz trying to clear there and puts it right on into the bench. Scott Hayes, the new coach there for Hopkinton, had to get out of the way.
He's got to be a veteran. He didn't even flinch when that puck came in there. Every time those pucks come in when I'm in there, I think I got shot by a gun. He didn't even move.
I am ducking. But Hayes cool to the task up there. So 35 seconds left here as Diaz tries to get it out. They does take a funny little hop for them.
Nice pass.
Right back in there as Nauman's right there. It was a great little pass setup. Nauman's got to try to look. Oh! Good look at Head Curran right there on the back doorstep.
I thought that was going to be it. That was a really nice play by Jenna Nauman. She kind of was patient down to the goal line, and Curran went to the corner of the net. It was really well executed.
It really was.
A goal.
And it started there with Sharkey finding her on that far side.
It was a nice, crisp pass, too. I love the pass from Sharkey.
Blocked down there by Swimhammer. Once again, McCloskey is strong. Some good, solid work here by the Mustangs with 16 seconds left in the man advantage. 10:26 left in this final frame. Still knotted at 2. And DS Raiders able to clear it all the way. Newman
That's going to pretty much do it for the power play, Marcus. Less than 10 seconds left.
Yep. So Sharkey will start it up this way. Looks for Nauman. Nauman leaves it there for Reen. Maggie Curran here coming all the way through. Trying to see if she can get her second one tonight. On the backhand, very great individual effort there. Just not able to get it through.
I like seeing Curran on the power play there. That was a good move by Coach. She had a couple good scoring chances.
Yeah, she's had a solid game so far tonight. Obviously, gotten the first goal for the Mustangs, and yeah, that was a nice addition there on that line there. So we'll swap out here as Catato's line comes out. Looking here to get that go-ahead goal. Picked up there. Diaz able to good stick work there by Glavin, but Diaz recovers, gains the blue line here, trying to split them.
Nice play by Federico right there.
Really stood strong.
Yep.
Good look here to Maeve Glavin. Right on in there into that shooting lane, but again, someone like McCloskey, she's going to see that all the way in. And she's going to be able to glove that one. And that was a nice job there, at least by the DS Hopkinton defense. You made her make the shot, and there wasn't really any screen, and so McCloskey's able to see that one all the way in. One back here. Worked around as Rogers battles quickly on that far side. Up ahead, can't quite get it out, trying to get it on the backhand. Catato keeps it in. She was playing up high, trying to pinch down now. Things slowing down here a little bit. You can hear someone trying to, get on the puck. So back up there is Federico. She regathers, zips on ahead to Glavin. Glavin's able to chip it on in. Swap out the D here. That's a nice reversal there. As Cox
very nice reversal.
Yeah.
I was just going to comment on what a nice job Norwood did getting into the zone quickly, and DS just reversed it right out, but just as fast.
That's a smart. Sometimes those smart little hockey plays.
Yep.
All the way through there is once again Glavin trying to use that defenseman as a screen, and McCluskey's able to get it and hold it here for the faceoff.
You know, hockey's one of those games, just like soccer. You want to move the puck, you want to move the ball to the open spaces. That's the whole point of the game.
Exactly.
Especially in your zone. Go away from the flow of the play all the time. Wow, that was close.
I was going to say, that was a quick win there, and then, Curran gets the backhand on it fairly quickly. Diaz tries to escape here. Unable to do so. Gathered back up there by Patrick. Patrick looks near side here. Shot there, comes off wide as Bailey picks it up for Diaz. Coming in strong quickly there. I think that was Merkel. Some early pressure here down here by Diaz, Hopkinton. The Raiders trying to generate a little bit of offense down. Pinched in by Janaszak.
So Coach Costner's got the lines jumped up a little bit. He's got Curran now with Reen and Jenna Norman. Jenna's over on the left side now.
Yeah, he's got her playing, I guess, obviously now the off wing there. That's
nice play by Rogers right there.
Well read by Rogers. Looks to go across. Oh. Boom. Wow. Terrific save there by McCluskey. 2 in a row. Tees it up again. This one just whistles wide. Some great pressure here by the Mustangs. Raiders trying to survive this one as Jenna puts it on the backhand, comes in around behind. Janaszak grabs it, tries to get it up there to Bailey, and will come out.
That play all started with a really nice rush by Rogers. He really did a nice job. Oh, here we go.
Here's a breakaway here. Lily strong to it there.
Players all over the ice.
We got the net off. We had Reed there kind of standing up. The DS player who's looking back, not going to get the call there.
Trying to get the name of the truck there over before she wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, Bailey, all of a sudden she turned around and Reed was right there.
Going back to that play, as I was trying to say, Rogers made a really, really nice play. She picked up that puck at center ice with a nice head of steam and came in on that little quick 2-on-1, and they almost scored a goal. And then right off of that, Reed had that slap shot. And that was a really nice hard low shot. Did that get all the way through? You had mentioned
it did, yeah. McCluskey had to make the second
I couldn't
save.
tell if it was blocked or not, but that whole sequence was a very nice sequence for Norwood. That was, I really thought they were going to get a goal there.
Well, it's interesting, Sean. You do mention that those low slap shots, and that's exactly what you're looking for. And that McCluskey had to be at the top of her game right there. Mustangs trying to hit that home run here as DS is trying to press down. And here's Rogers trying to get through. She's able to get it up here to Glavin. Glavin's trying to split him. She's able to do so. McCluskey strong again. 7 minutes left here in the final frame. Federico steps in. Recovered there by the Raiders. Chips it off the board there as Wayne tries to get her own pass. Come on, mate. Federico will go in back behind. Forecheck there. She's able to get past the Raider.
Nice.
Off of the skate there as the Raiders were able to kind of keep that in here. Once again, Sharkey changes direction. Pinched on there. Mazzucchelli's able to kind of keep it. She looks to center in front. That's a dangerous puck right there.
Nice play by Sharkey. Held her ground strong in front of the net there.
Puck up there.
Ooh. That could have been a call there.
Yeah, that interesting. Ref keeps his arm down. I think the Raider coach is looking for a call. He's not going to get it. Raiders here, able to dump it right back in. Some pressure here from DS Hopkinton. Lily will leave it. Up there, tapped it up ahead. Reen will kind of get through, try and get all the way through. It looks like just offsides there. As he had Nauman streaking on the far side, but I think Reen just kind of got tangled up with the DS Hopkinton player, and that resulted in the offsides. So just under 6 minutes here. You can see that Hope Ford's back out on that line, Sean. And they send Nauman all the way here to the near side. Can't quite get it across. Picked up there by Bailey. Bailey continues, she leaves it there. Thrown on in by Merkel. So Reen will take it behind her net. Looks up ahead to Nauman there. Nauman leaves it up there for Reed, I think. Trying to get the puck out. Able to do so. Nauman works strong here. He's got Hope on the near side. Looks to send it all the way through. Puck goes
Adams
behind.
got tipped into their own net. Did you see that? The ricochet, the defenseman ricocheted it. Another strong rush by Nauman down the right wing. She's had a few of those tonight where she's putting those pucks across the crease.
I thought that I think Lily might have just got a little puck
Oh,
on
she
that. I
did
heard
too.
a little. I heard a little.
Did you?
ting
I
here.
heard the same
did
thing too.
But it looks like ref did not hear it, so it'll come all the way back. 15-17. It's one of those, for a goalie, that's always kind of an interesting thing. If that's coming near you, I suppose your safer thing is just to make sure you.
She did a nice job.
Send it to the side. So I think they've kind of realization that. And
Would they usually bring that back to center ice though? Why would
I would think that's probably if you
back to
miss
center ice, not all the way down to the Norwood zone, right? That one I don't quite agree with because that's their mistake. So why would they bring it all the way down?
Exactly.
Usually it's center ice on that.
Yeah, and I see Coach Maloof saying it's a mistake, so it should be at center ice.
I don't disagree with Coach Maloof.
Yeah. And now so they're going to have the puck down here.
All the hockey dads are concurring over my back shoulder here, saying it should be at center ice.
We have lots of coaches here, so.
Yeah, oh yeah. Everybody's a coach.
Works out really well.
Everybody's a coach.
It's good, strong work here as Merkel's able to pick it up, trying to get a little head of steam. Right here is again. Here's that Patrick. You got to keep an eye out for this number 19.
8 and 19 are their two players, right?
Yep. Strong player there. She continues to work. Stick up a little high. She's looking for a call, and she's not going to get it.
She needs the back check instead of worry about the
exactly.
call.
Glavin here on the backhand. Works it in deep. Wayne rubs her off there. No call there. Things again getting, you talk here, getting things a little chippy.
Yeah, a little bit of chatter going on out there now. Well, like you said, Mark, with these teams, they play each other, a couple times in a row. It's going to breed for a little bit of, a little bit of chippiness on the ice.
You get to know each
It's
other
only
very
natural.
well. So 4:23 left here as we're working our way down here the second half. Mustangs trying to get back here into the zone. Things kind of stuck here in the neutral zone. Both teams trying to get themselves geared up. Vent is able to get that puck all the way in.
Both teams have played a well-played game here. The coaches need to remind the players just, play the game. You want to finish it strong. You played well all day. Knock off the chatter.
Yep, exactly. So just under 4 now as Wayne brings it up, gets center ice, gets smart play on her part there to send that in the far side deep. So Rogers will gather it up for the Mustangs.
Nice self pass by Jenna there. Go 3-on-1.
3-on-1. She's got Ford crashing the net again. Just misfires there. She battles in as Ford goes in, looks up out front, nobody there. 3.5 left off of the skate. And
I think on a couple of those 3-on-1s Jenna's had, she's passed those across. I think this time she's going to try something a little different, take a shot.
Yeah.
I think she just didn't quite get the wood on it she wanted to.
Yep, and you can see as Jenna works herself back up the ice, one's got a little gas there as she had that full rush on her own, and probably again kind of wishes she could have that back. So they have to regroup here. There's 3:15 left.
Might be getting down to the next goal wins. Next goal wins here, Mark.
Back up top here. DS is going to let that one block nicely there by Nauman. Here we go here, but once again, a 2-on-1. You got Reen. Blocked nicely there. Boy, a great play. That's, one of the things you're going to take away from this matchup here in terms of these Raiders. Boy, they have blocked a number of shots.
They must practice defending 2-on-1s and 3-on-1s a lot in practice because they're pretty good at it.
They certainly are. Breakout here as Masicelli works. Gets it to the far side. Can't quite connect. Green regroups here. 1 on. Poked away. 2:40 left in the second frame. Still knotted at 2. Up top here. As Federico will take the shot. Almost gets it set there. Hope Ford can't quite get on the backhand. Goes in loose. Trying to get up here to the near side, but pinched nicely by Reed. Reed looks to go off the boards to herself. Trying to chip it out here, and DS is able to do so. Going all the way down here, and they get the ice. And you can see Kayla Reed right here in front of us was kind of hoping to get that puck back up this way. Got little words of encouragement there for Catalano as she kind of heads in. So Marissa Cataldo will step in here for the faceoff with 2:15 left. One here to the near side. Battled under there by Glavin. Cataldo comes away with it, trying to get it to stick. Once again, McCluskey's got that. She's got strong legs down there on those posts. those wraparounds and those near stuff, she's just been able to close that down all day long. As Sharkey's able to kind of keep that one in. You can see right there the Patrick trying to spring that number 19, someone to keep an eye out there for.
Yeah, you got to be careful in these
Yep.
games. When you're pushing to get that winning goal, sometimes you get a little risky on the blue line. When you're a defenseman, you could, end up turning the puck over.
Pressure here with 1:40 left. Puck sends wide. Bailey goes hard into the wall with the Mustangs. Way up top here by Sharkey. Sharkey trying to get through here. Here's someone again. Here's that number 19, I think Patrick. She's going to take a wide. Nice little move there.
Little
Continues
tough
to work.
1-on-4 though. Norwood did a nice job of back checking and getting back there. Nice job.
Coming down here with 1:18 left. Fatato skating up here through, gains the blue line. Trying to get all the way through, go on the backhand.
Well
she's ridden
defended.
off. Wayne did a great job there to ride her off. So last minute of play. In front, trying to get right in that shooting area that we talked about earlier between the circles.
Cataldo went to her backhand, and the defenseman just did a really nice job of getting her off the puck.
Exactly. So under a minute here as Mustangs will get their line change out. Just quickly there, Reed tries to step in. Pinched in there. 43 seconds left as the Mustangs try to get this go-ahead. Got man right in front. Oh! As once again, McCluskey is strong to the task, but I'll tell you, boy, Maggie Curran, right place, right time.
Another
That's
strong
actually
shot by
sneak out
Curran.
here.
That was a nice shot.
Great shot. Great back check there by Maggie Curran. Down here to 22 seconds left. Possible break here. Picked up there by Reed's, got it. Haley stops, trying to find somebody. Got the trailer right there. 8 seconds left here. Got some time in front. Nobody out there. 3 seconds left here. And DS Hopkinton, smart play there right there at the end by the Hopkinton Raider. I think rather than take a chance or anything like that, she just walked in and kind of basically took her skates and tied the puck up there. The time was running down. So.
And I think that the DS team was really out of gas there at the end. The Norwood team had quite the push there the last minute or two, and I think they were very content to let that game end in a tie.
Exactly. Yeah. And again, I think the Norwood coaches knew that this McCluskey, the senior captain goaltender, was going to be the difference today, and she really stood on her head, made a number of solid saves tonight.
Yeah, no,
really
but it was a very, very well played girls ice hockey game for sure. Both teams played well. I think both teams probably, Norwood probably would have wanted to get the win, but they certainly, the tie wasn't for lack of effort. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was nice, that one of the seniors got a goal tonight on senior night. It was great to see that, and just a wonderful evening for these senior girls and for their parents. What's nice, the season's not over. They still got, more games to play and all that. But, great work by everybody. And I'm sure, again, the parents were thrilled to be here tonight. I know that Mr. Sharkey he could not wait to get back into the rink, and he behaved himself tonight. So he'll be welcome back anytime. He'll be welcome anytime. But we want to certainly also give a real thank you to the Zamito Insurance Agency. I know that they have been heavily involved this year with the girls' squad, and so we want to thank them for all of their hard work. Sean, it's great having you back. I'll tell you, it's been a while, but you literally have not missed a beat.
Well, it's good. It's good to be back, Mark, and look forward to many more of these again. So
yeah.
hopefully we're gonna have a good time on Monday afternoon with the boys,
we got
and
the boys game.
So we're back.
We're looking forward to it. But I want to thank Patrick O'Donnell, who came out here and provided all the camera work for us, and Nate Puzzi, who's back in the control room putting all this together, and Jack Tolman, of course, out in the truck making sure that everything works well.
Our Grand Poobah.
Exactly, the main
Our
man.
boss.
So for Sean Hennessy, I'm Mark Hoover. Thanks again. Your final score here today, a great 2-2 tie. And once again, we're going to leave you with one more look at this year's seniors. Have a great night, everybody.
following broadcast of Norwood High School Girls Hockey is sponsored by Zambito Insurance Agency, located at 955 Washington Street in Norwood.